Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you that truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix. You're going to get that deep thought in here. I'm getting ready to give you a little more of that deep thought that a lot of y'all love. And I want to talk about the manosphere on this one. I just did a video on how people be hating on the manosphere. But what I'm saying on this one is not hate. And anybody that know what hate is, they know I'm not hating. Here's the thing. I'm talking about, I would entitle this one, the number one mistake that's frequently being made in the manosphere is being made. This mistake is being made. Now, I may change the title a little bit later. But the number one mistake that's being made in the manosphere is guys thinking they the standard. Listen, man, I know it's a lot of dudes claiming they have game. I know game when I hear it. You know, it's real life pimps from Milwaukee that I knew and that I know. I was never real good friends with them, but I know them like acquaintances. And talk to them, so on and so forth. One thing that I'm seeing, the main mistake that I'm seeing is guys, this how you know that these women is kind of in your head. If you think you the standard, then you losing. You secretly, it's almost like dying a slow death. Like you dying, you losing slow. Because here's why. When it come to women, man, you ain't even supposed to care what they like. You supposed to be yourself. Have your own sense of style. What you want, what you do will make you feel good. And then you give that to them. But where guys is messing up in the manosphere, because I watch a lot of content, so I know. Because I'm always looking to sharpen this iron called me. So I'm noticing that a lot of these guys is, if you cocky, you conceited, you narcissistic, then they beating you, man. You losing. You supposed to stay humble while you present your flavor to the manosphere. But what I'm noticing with some of these guys is they think they the standard. It's kind of fruity. That's really kind of fruity, man. It is. If you think that you the standard, like everybody that don't dress like you, everybody that don't look like you, wear their hair like you, drive the cars that you drive. If you think that they gonna automatically lose, that's what I'm talking about. Guys that think they are the standard on here. It don't matter who you is. You get out there enough, you do what you gotta do, you gonna have a fan club. It's gonna be women who think this guy is attractive but not this guy. It's gonna be women who think that guy is attractive but not that guy. It's gonna be women that think you too short, women that think you too tall, women that think you too fat. They don't like the way you built. And for those reasons, just add your flavor, man. Don't be thinking that you the standard. Because it's some little YouTubers that will take you down in a debate. Like literally. And really mess your understanding up. Because when it comes to dealing with women, it's not about looks. It's not about financial status. It might be that way with some of them, which is the point I'm making. But it's not that way with all of them because they are different. They are different. Like, there's women you can't get. There's women that if I was going after them, I can't get. It's going to always be that way, and it always has been that way. That's just the way it is. When you're dealing with them, that's just what comes with the territory. So, listen, guys. no matter how many subscribers you get, super chats, always remember this one thing. And this is how we could keep this thing going and keep it growing and keep the pressure on these females to act like women and to do what women are supposed to do. As long as you realize that you're just adding flavor, you're a seasoning. It's almost like at the grocery store. You go in the spices section. You see all these different seasonings. That's what it's like. Guys want to make it like they just one big seasoning that everybody wants and has to have. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because see, then you know what happens? Beef happens. And then they sit back and be like, see, they fighting. They talk about us. They cat fighting. You see what I'm saying? Just add your flavor, man. Don't get cocky. Don't get arrogant. Just keep doing your thing, man. If you get 1 million subscribers, you get 1 million subscribers. It's good. Like Kevin Samuels had over 1 million subscribers. And I used to watch him, but I didn't watch him because he had 1 million subscribers. I watched him because some of the stuff he was saying was interesting. That's how you supposed to do. You can't be no. See, I know when I'm gonna have to do a video on it. See, y'all be thinking because a guy looks a certain way that he don't have game. But a game is not a look. If you think game is a look, you ain't got no game. It just depends on the person. What, like I said, the flavor that they add. And when it comes to flavor, people either want that flavor or they don't. You know, whether it's ice cream, whether it's spices. Some people like vanilla. Some people like chocolate. Some people like vanilla and chocolate together. Some people like Neapolitan. All three, like strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. You can't say, well, I'm vanilla, so everybody's gonna want me. Some people can't stand the taste of vanilla. This is what people are doing. And this is what I'm talking about. Some of y'all, you know, we all add, like I say, I can give you the deeper things. I can give you the game, all that, but I can give you the deeper things with the Bible and other stuff. But some of these guys, it's like they think that they the standard. Your pride gonna go before a fall, man. One thing could happen and you'll get canceled. One thing could happen. You could have a weakness and that weakness get exploited. And then people are against the weakness that you have and they stop dealing with you. That's why you have to stay humble in this space, man. And you have to know that it is a privilege and an honor if you're monetized. Because YouTube, there's people out there that if YouTube was being fair with their videos, they would be monetized too. Everybody that could be and should be monetized ain't monetized, man. Some people, YouTube is just flat out blocking. Other people, they come on. You know, so just remember that, man. Don't let them win. Let's go back to where we were in the Garden of Eden, and let's be what Adam was supposed to be on Eve. This what we seeing ain't nothing new. I'm gonna talk about it. What we seeing ain't nothing new. That's gonna be my next video, probably in the Isaiah 4:1 series. For those of you that's been following, this ain't nothing new, man. But don't make the mistake that Cain made, where he got arrogant and cocky, and when he saw that his brother got chose over him, he killed his brother. Don't be like that. Just add your flavor and understand that no matter how good you think you look, how good you think you are, how smart you think you are, it's always going to be somebody that's turned off by you, that don't like your voice, think you too short, think you too skinny. And by the way, a lot of y'all is on the skinny side. But hey, some women like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all is on the short side. But look, that don't mean nothing, man. Some of my best friends in life were short dudes, man. And I had they back. And sometimes they came and got me for the bigger dudes. But I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point. Like, whatever you are, people gonna like it, people ain't. And if people don't like you like yourself, love yourself. Don't be down in the dumps. Find your ability, find your niche in life or niches, and pursue that. And let's, as a team, let's destroy all these pander bears, these pandering dudes who trying to take the manosphere down, who trying to link up with the enemies of the manosphere. As long as you remember that you only add flavor, it'll be fine. You're not the standard, man. You're not the standard. Some of y'all, if me and you went out right now, let's say I was just out here trying to catch women. You might not think so looking at me. But I guarantee you that there's women that I could get that you couldn't get, just like as ones that you could get that I couldn't get. It's always going to be like that, whether you think. If you don't think it's like that, then you are an arrogant bastard. That's just all it is to it. And that's how it is amongst all of us. That's why just add your flavor, man. A lot of y'all add something different. I like watching a lot of people in the manosphere. I support some of them, you know, from time to time. And, you know, that's the way it should be. You know, I think that some of those guys are not being team players. They only try to deal with people after they get popular. And I want to say this to your smaller YouTubers. If they doing you like that, take note of the ones that's doing it. And either don't deal with them when you do make it, or use them like they try to use you. Because this is a team effort, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Team effort. This is supposed to be the dream team. You know what happened with the United States for a couple years? For a couple years, they lost track of basketball being a team sport. They got so hooked on the fact that they were NBA superstars, and they was going over there getting their butts kicked in the Olympics. Now they realizing more that it's a team effort, and now they starting to win again. Just like back in the day, they could never beat us. Jordan, Magic, Larry Bird, never. Some of those guys did not like each other, but they came together as a team and made easy work out of the other countries. We got to be like the dream team up on here. The dream team. And let the clouds pick the dream team. You don't pick the dream team. You let the clouds pick the dream team. And the rest of us, if you don't get picked this time, be like little Jason Tatum, and like when they were younger, they were watching the game on TV, still cheering for the dream team, knowing that one day they might be on the dream team. But what do guys do? Hate. Some of them be hating. Some of them, like I'm talking about, think they the standard. Think every woman in the earth likes and wants them. It's not true in anybody's case. And I gave you some reasons why. They all have different preferences, man. Some of y'all too light, too dark, too short, too skinny, too fat, too broke, too superficial. They think, oh, he's soft, he a bleep. It's different. But who cares? Just keep adding your flavor, man. Stop caring so much and don't let these chicks get in your head, because they not the standard either. Some of them, just like they wouldn't like me, I wouldn't like them. I don't like all them tattoos. I don't like promiscuous women. Never have. With neither. I mean, everybody has what they like. I believe that a woman should save her freakiness for that king that she was going to crown as her king, and he's going to crown her as his queen. And if he has multiple, let's say he a polygynous guy, he's still your king though, ain't he? He's still your king. You say, well, I'm going to go do it. Let's see now. Okay. Well, hope it's guys that like women like that. Me, I'm not sharing no woman with another guy. I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting. Like, it's just, no. I value myself more than that. And I think I got something that's a great thing to offer than to be, oh, well, this is my girl. Like that's the only thing about Patrice O'Neal, who I think should be coined the godfather of this kind of talk, is he was calling her his girl, but he was doing all kind of little. That's the only thing that I would say. That swinging stuff, no. But like I say, everybody different. Like, you do have a such thing as good and evil, but hey, everybody different. Unless you God of YouTube, you the God of YouTube, you not the standard. You just add flavor, and don't forget that. The channel is the No Matrix. No thinking you the standard. Have high self-esteem, you should. I do. But you're not the standard though. No simping. That's a form of simping too, y'all. Everybody talking about what a simp is. Another form of simping is a dude who think that he's the standard. That everybody that's not similar to him or like him is gonna lose. All subjects channel. Leave in the comments. You want me to talk about something? Leave it in the comments and we can talk about it. This is the All Subjects channel. We talk about everything on here. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow with the Sunday sermons. And you guys who think y'all the standard, please tune in tomorrow. I think I have something very good for you. Because you're definitely not the standard if you mess around and be in hell. Thanks for watching.